Grace and peace to you all. This is Pastor Pimpong. This is the day the Lord has made. We'll rejoice and be glad in it. My beloved, can you believe it? This is the 18th day of the third month of the new year. It is spring over here, so you can see the sun is out. It's warmed up a little bit, about 58 degrees. So you can see my hat is different. I used to wear the toboggan, but today I'm wearing this hat, okay, because it's a little warm, and so I don't need that heavy toboggan, okay. But by the grace of God, I am alive. I've just finished walking. I think I walked about 7 miles by the grace of God, and enjoyed the birds singing, and you can still hear them behind me. But I'm back, and I'm in my yard, and I'm just appreciating the flowers. I want to show you the blooms that have come, what God has done. Once upon a time, all these trees the leaves were gone, but you could see this is the flowering cherries, and they are just budding. They started budding, the flowering cherries, and then you have the Japanese magnolia. The Japanese magnolia is also now opened up. Beautiful flowers. I just love these flowers. I strategically, by the grace of God, planted them. This is the Japanese magnolia. Now, this is the apple tree. It isn't budding yet, but very soon it will also bud. The apple tree. And then you have the nandina. The nandinas are they are around a year, they are evergreen. But during the certain time of the seasons, see these red seeds. I mean, they all fall off, and then the green ones start coming. And it is, you appreciate it during the Christmas, because this red, you see the nandinas, all of them I really strategically planted them. It just adds some beauty to the yard. And then you have the Japanese magnolia again right here. My grapevines, very soon they'll be coming. The leaves are still off. By April, May, that's when you see them all coming. Now, the Japanese maple will also soon give its bud. And then the flowering cherry, this one, will soon give its bud. This is the vine, the grapevine. And then you have the red bud. This red bud is already budding, but they are very tiny. When they are in full bud, oh my, so beautiful. So it looks like a French wine color, a burgundy, very, very beautiful. Okay, of course you have over there the camellia. The camellias are in full bloom. You see them in different colors. It's the pink, and then the pink, then you have the white, and then you have the red camellia. I mean, there are several others that are yet to bloom. My fig tree, the fig will come. As soon as it starts coming, summer is just around the corner. Of course, you can read that in the book of, in Matthew chapter 24. It says, observe the fig. When the leaves start coming, then summer is around. So I give it up to May, then it will start. And then you have, I'm just showing around, you have down here, that's the strawberry. The fruits will start coming on very soon. And then this is one of my gardens. Very soon I'll start working on this garden, planting tomatoes and all that. And then you see again, that's the red bud tree. It's budded. You see the red bud tree. Then you have the pear tree. There's the pear tree. Very soon the flower, you see the bloom, very, very beautiful. The sea of white. I love it. I love it. I love this message. Then this is the Chinese snowball. I have several of them planted. I love them. I mean, when the flowers are in full bloom, it's a pure white, pristine white, huge. Okay. Then you have the flowering plum tree. The plum tree is the flowering one. And then you have the flowering cherries. Then you have again the Japanese magnolia. Okay. And then you have again the snowball. I mean, very soon you see, once they are in full bloom, the whole place becomes so bright with flowering. You know, the forsythia, I've not even shown the forsythia. The forsythia is right here. Of course, you see the other side. You see all these trees. Very soon, the leaves will come on and the whole place become dark green. But that's what the Lord has done. This is my pomegranate. The pomegranate also, there's the pomegranate plant. It's also coming up slowly. And then another fig tree. It's also, summer is coming. Then you have the forsythia. This is the forsythia. This yellow ones, very, very beautiful. See, these are all God's handiwork. Once upon a time, that was a few months ago, the leaves were all gone. All the trees, their leaves were gone. There was no bud, nothing on it. But there's suddenly there is full bloom. I'm going to make a statement on that, my friend. So, you know, our God is awesome. He is awesome. This is the crepe myrtle. And also very soon the leaves will start coming. The crepe myrtle tree. And then beyond in my, you know, this is where we have our picnics and we also walk. You see all this water. We had a lot of water this past year, this past season, and all of this will dry out and I'll clean up the whole place. You see the Nadina. There's a Nadina. This is a dogwood tree. You see when their bud also comes, it's so white and very beautiful. Some of them pink, actually a purple in color. You know, so this is just a tiny bit of what I have in my yard. I was careful by the grace of God to plant a lot of them. So you see here, this is the Rose of Sharon, the Rose of Sharon. You have it in the Bible, there's a Rose of Sharon. And then there's the Camellia again, Camellia. And then the Chinese snowball. This is the Chinese, all of the Chinese, this is their big brother. This is the first one that I planted. Oh no, the big sister. The first one I planted, this one. And the other ones, I planted them about 2 years ago, but this one has been there for a long time. So you have the forsythias here, and the camellia, the rose flowers, rose bush, all of the dogwood tree, all of this. Very soon you see them in full bloom. And then there is this beautiful plant. This one I planted it about 15 years ago. And you see the flowers. Oh my, so beautiful, so beautiful. I just love this. This one was a very expensive one that I bought. At a point it just scared me as if it was dying. I didn't know. That was the first I planted. I thought it was dead. So I moved it from the original place I planted it. I came to plant it here. And look at how it's doing. So beautiful. I just love it. I just love this one. Don't you love it? Wow, this is God's handiwork. It reminds me of how beautiful God is able to make you. Okay? We'll talk about that later. But I just want you to look at this. This is the Japanese maple. They have Japanese maple. This is the burgundy one with the burgundy leaves like that. And then I have the other one which comes and gives a green leaves. And then this is my natural area. In my natural area, you know, I have the golden, the tulips are in there. There's yellow ones, there are tulips, and then you have the Nardinians, and then you have the Rose of Sharon, and I have a lot of the red buck trees, and I have the Japanese magnolia, the camellias, and all the other plants. You can see a lot of them, all of them. Very soon you see all of them, they are bloom. So beautiful. Okay, I'll take you around the building and show you the others. So this is the forsythia, and then you have Nandinias. This one I'm yet to know the name, but this is the Nandinias. The Nandinias, all of I told you, I love this plant so much. I carefully planted them. This is the camellia. This is the camellia. I planted in the corner here, and this is the forsythia. This is the Mangifera species. Mangifera species. We have some in Ghana. There's a rose bush, and then this is the small grass bud. You know, this is the type of camellia. It has, you know, it's been grafted, so it has red, white, and pink flowers that come on one tree. That's what you see over here. So this is what, by the grace of God, I've planted here. My beloved, now let us talk. You see, all these trees, All these plants that are shown to all of us, once upon a time, their leaves were gone. They seem to be dried. Some of them are even dried now still. But you see, God, by His grace, who knows, who has the seasons in His hand, has caused them to bloom in their right season. Okay? All of them are blooming in their right season. You know, what does that have to say concerning you and I? There may be some time that you find yourself to be so dry, down and out. You know, sometimes you have a deep sense of emptiness and you begin to feel like God is not there, that things will not work out for you. You are descending to a state of hopelessness and helplessness, and you feel like all is lost. My friend, all is not lost. All is not lost. As long as you are abiding in Christ, as long as you are remaining faithful to Him, as long as you are spending time with Him in prayer, look, all is not lost. Your season is just around the corner. And just like the flowers, flowers that I've just shown you, with all the blooms, you will very soon bud. Hallelujah. You will very soon bud. There will soon be blooms. And very soon, the beauty, whatever that God has for you, will come out. Okay? You begin to sprout. You begin to sprout. And you will flourish. These flowers that are budding, you see, they will all flourish. Once upon a time, their leaves were gone. No leaves. They were dry. But when their season came, you have a season. There is a season for you, which is coming. There is a season just around the corner. Just keep your hands in the hands of God. Don't try to take a shortcut. No. Remain faithful to God. Abide in Him. John chapter 50 says, abide in me. So just abide in Him. Remain, be still, and know that I am God. That's what God says. These trees, these flowers, all of them, they were still. And they were still because they knew that God. The Lord says in the book of Matthew, He says, look at the lilies in the field. They don't toil. And yet the Lord beautifies them. And these ones, none of them toiled. At their season, at the right time, God has caused them to bud again, to bloom again. There are times, seasons, when your leaves will fall out, when your flowers seems to be falling, when things don't seem to be going on well. Don't give up. Keep your hope in the Lord. Keep your hands in the hands of the Lord. Okay? Keep your hands in the hands of the Lord. Remain faithful to God. And very soon, just like Aaron's rod that budded, that thing budded overnight. Suddenly, God will suddenly cause you to bloom. Okay? God will cause you to soon, suddenly bloom. And you may bloom to look like the Chinese snowball. This one is looking green now, but when it is in full bloom, it becomes a huge, pristine white flower. Beautiful. That is what you tend to become. Or you may become like this one when the flower, it is not in full bloom yet, but when it comes, you see some beautiful blue flowers on it. Oh my. Oh, like the flowering cherries. Beautiful. See, they are not in full bloom. When they say full bloom, it's a sea of white. Oh, your bloom may look like this Japanese magnolia. Okay? Oh, beautiful. Listen, your time is around the corner. It's not too far away. Hope in the Lord. Keep praying. Keep trusting. Keep witnessing. Keep telling others about Jesus Christ. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. Jesus Christ is real. He comes suddenly with blessings. And He will bless you. You will bloom again. Okay? You will bloom again. Don't take a shortcut. Don't take a shortcut. Keep trusting the Lord. Are you fasting? Keep fasting. Are you praying? Keep praying. Are you fellowshipping with the believers? Keep fellowshipping. Don't forsake the fellowshipping. Don't forsake fellowshipping. Whatever you are doing as unto the Lord, keep doing it. And in due time, you bloom, you blossom, you flourish. Okay? God bless you. Remember, today is the 18th day of the 3rd month of the new year 2019. God has carried us for how many days? 77 days. He has faithfully carried you and I. God has carried you and I faithfully. 77 days. 77 completeness. That speaks a volume. And it's just around the corner. You'll be made complete. You'll be made whole. In Jesus' name. God bless you. This is Pastor Pimpong on my early morning walk with Jesus Christ. I love you, but Jesus Christ loves you the most. He loves you the most. He died for you. He shed his blood for you. Keep your focus on him. Hold him tight. Don't let him go. Okay? Because he loves you. Grace and peace to you. Bye-bye.